Bonjour, mademoiselle et monsieur. This time we're going to take a look at a French series of books called the Oscar series from France from 1952 to 1954. There were 26 books in the series, and I happen to have 13 of them, so I only have half of them. But the interesting thing about this short-run French series is that they were basically the French version of American Gold Medal books. And they reprinted American Gold Medal paperbacks in French, and they used the cover art from them as well. So it's an interesting, cool series. The books themselves are about the size of the Red Seal books, which were also precursors to gold medals. They were by Fawcett, so they're about the size of that. So we're going to take a look at them now. Of course, they're all in French. The ones that I have, so again, I don't have all of them. I have 13 of the 26. They're numbered on the cover, where it says Oscar. This is number 4. That's the earliest one I have. And they're numbered on the spine. Actually, this one's not numbered on the spine, but they are numbered on the spine. Yeah, down here. And back covers are the same. They're numbered on the back also with the price. Okay. And so we're going to take a look at the ones that I have. I don't collect these as a series. I could probably get the rest of the other 13, but it's just I collect the ones that I like and the ones that are by famous authors. So without further ado, we're going to look at the Oscar series. They were published by D. Noel at 19 Rue.
I want to flip it around so we can
19
see.
Rue Amélie Street in Paris, from 1952 to 1954. And interesting thing about the books is also they're dated inside. 1952. But the interesting thing about French books, and you'll see this in all French books and even French Canadian books, they have their publication data on the back page, in the back of the book. And also, they do not use month and year. They use trimester. So this was published in the first trimester of 1952. And first trimester is, no, this is second trimester, I'm sorry. Second trimester of 1952. And that would be January, February, March. This would be April, May, June would be when it was published. And so it's, I really don't know how to pronounce the French title, but it's by George Hopley. And of course, George Hopley is Cornell Woolrich, who was also William Irish. He wrote a couple of books as George Hopley, and this one is Fright. So that's Oscar book number 4, Fright by George Hopley or Cornell Woolrich or William Irish. The next book, and just to show you some of the spines, they're all in yellow, like gold medal books, the early gold medal books. And they're kind of thick books. They use thick pulp paper, but they're kind of nice. The next book is, don't know how to pronounce this one, Coup de Chine. It's by Dakeen. It's Hunt the Killer, and that's number 6. So this one definitely reuses a gold medal book cover. It's redrawn, as are many of these. Oscar number 8 is Aucoin d'Un Bos. I'm imagining that many people that know how to speak French are horrified and outraged and screaming bloody vengeance at my pronunciation, but I'm trying to do the best I can. And this is Anthony Gilbert, and it's Something Nasty in the Woodshed, and this is published in 1953. So they came out from 52 to 54. This is number 8 in the series. Some good books in this series by some good authors. Number 9 is by Saul Levinson, and the English title is Red Hot Murder. Number 10 is by David Alexander, and the title is Most Men Don't Kill. And again, you can see these are definitely all reusing of gold medal covers art that has been repainted. These are not the original paintings, but they're repainted, and they're repainted rather well. Oscar number 11 is another George Hopley, and it is Night Has 1,000 Eyes. So here you have the definitely reusing, repainting of a gold medal book, but the American paperback wasn't a gold medal, it was a popular library book. Now here you have something kind of unique. This is Furet Noir by Day Keane, Oscar number 12, and it's Naked Fury from 1952, Oscar number 12. And the interesting thing about this is it's a review copy. There's a review slip. The back, you can see it says the press, for the press. This is a hole punched version. Okay, so that's for the press, and this is the review slip, and it's De Nole, 19 Avenue Amallier, Paris, and it tells you something about the books in the series. And the interesting thing is, this was so this is another gold medal cover, Day Keane, but the original gold medal cover art was for gold medal number 209, Fools Walk In by Bruno Fischer. So you can see that here they took this cover, they took the artwork from the Bruno Fischer American gold medal number 209, and they redrew it and they put it on the Oscar book number 12 by Day Keane. So you can see that they moved around the artwork, but they stayed pretty close to a gold medal. Even the Oscar logo kind of looks like the gold medal. Here you have the red, white, and blue ribbon with the gold medal, yellow circle medal on the below it. And here on Oscar books, you've got a blue ribbon with a red, Oscar logo. So it's very similar, very imitative of the American popular gold medal books that was selling like crazy and were very popular in the 50s. So why not? There was a lot of countries, including Sweden, Germany, and other countries, used published a series of crime novels imitating the American gold medal. And moving on, it's Oscar number 13 by S.S. Van Dyne, is the Canary Murder Case. So a lot of these covers you'll recognize. I mean, if you're a gold medal collector, or if you're even knowledgeable about some vintage paperbacks, you'll easily recognize these covers. Here's another one, Oscar number 14, and it's I'm not even going to try to pronounce the title. It's If the Coffin Fits by Day Keane.
Are any of the stories in the gold medal series, or just the covers?
some of the books are from Gold Medal series. Yeah, this one, If the Coffin Fits, was a graphic book, but the cover art is from a Richard Prather Gold Medal book, or a copy of it. Plus Morts que Riches by Gil Brewer is number 16 in the series, and it's So Rich, So Dead, which I believe was a Gold Medal book, and they're using a different cover, or it's redrawn. It's probably one of the more cartoony redrawn covers. Oscar 19 by Kelly Ruse is Sailor, Take Warning. Number 23 is To Kiss or Kill by Day Keane, and this is from 1954, and you can see definitely that this is also a redrawing of a Gold Medal cover.
They did change to a gold seal too, or yellow seal,
Yeah, they did change the seal. Yeah. And the last book in the series, number 26, is La Tragédie de X, or The Tragedy of X by Ellery Queen. This one is from 1954, last book in the series, and this is impossible to find. This is kind of rare, the one in the series, so this is the toughest one to find in the series. It never shows up, and I don't know how I have it, but I'm lucky to have it. So basically it's just a look at half of the Oscar books. The ones that I don't have, they have some of them are by French authors and by lesser known authors, which is fine, but I don't have them. I don't collect them all. I can't collect everything. So I just kind of collected the books by either cover art that I like, or by the authors that I happen to like Day Keane, Gil Brewer, Ellery Queen, etc. But I think it's a really cool series. Oscar books kind of never show up. You never really see these, and it's a cool French series. Who would think that anything cool like that would come out of France? I mean, it's kind of amazing. Eh? Ah, Paris. Ah, Frances. Ah, what are you going to do? Anyway, I just hope you enjoy this look at the Oscar series. Interesting group of books, and see the connection with the American Gold Medals, the influence that American vintage paperbacks had on European paperbacks, and especially like series like Gold Medal had a very big influence on paperbacks published in France, because you had this series, but also in Germany you had a series of German Gold Medal books, and Sweden and other countries. So at the time after World War II, there was a lot of imitation of American paperback publishing and all of that by the European countries, and each country had their own version of Gold Medal books, and even other series like Ace Doubles or pocket books. So I hope you enjoyed this look. If you did, give it a thumbs up and a like. I'm taking back the channel from Lucille, who the last episode had me tied up and gagged pretty much, and I wasn't able to say anything. She did a great job. Let's all give her applause. Excellent tricks, tips, and
I'm editing this out.
No, you're not editing it out. Anyway, I want to thank you all for looking at this video, and thanks for all your support over these 100+ videos, and hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Thank you.